What's going on, guys? Back at you guys with another presentation. Hope everybody's doing okay today. Hope everybody's hanging in there, doing all right. We all know Thanksgiving coming up real soon, guys. Um, Here to tell you guys, I just think to myself, you know, um, things in this world, guys, not looking too sweet. Here we are at the holidays, and it's rough for a lot of people. Um, a lot of people are struggling in life, man. A lot of people look like they got it going on out here. A lot of people look like they got it all together, but they don't, man. A lot of people are struggling out here. A lot of people got it rough out here. Hopefully, the government give those stimuluses because that's gonna help a lot of people out. Um, it's a challenge out here, guys. It's not. Life is way more complicated than what it used to be, guys. Like life is definitely not. Life is not a cakewalk, guys. Um, there's too much going on in the world. Things are not. Things are not looking too good. Um, the economy, just the stress that people are under. A lot of people nowadays are under great stress, and a lot of people are just living day to day. They don't know how they're gonna make it. It's a challenge out here for a lot of people. Um, Life used to be more more simplistic. I mean, I reminisce when I was a kid. Life seemed like it was way more simple when I was a kid. Nowadays, with inflation, everything is so high. It's just rough out here for a lot of people. Um, it's not easy to make it, guys. It's definitely not easy to make it. And I'm not trying to discourage anybody. You just got to do what you got to do to make things work for you. Um, if I told myself if I was to hit the lottery, I'd get me some properties. And that'll be residual income to where I'll never have to work again. Like, if a person hit the lottery for because there are people who became millionaires and they went broke because they blew all the money. If you hit the lottery for $250 million, you should never be broke again. You should never see poverty again. Even if you hit the lottery for $250,000, if you play your cards right, buy you some properties, get some residual income coming in, you'll never be broke again. And you'll be in position to have all the things you want. Um, it's a guy that I've been following, a financial guy. I'm gonna check out his book, and I advise you guys to check it out too. Dr. Joseph Bryant, Financial Literacy for All. I'm gonna check that book out. I just told myself, I mean, because real estate, that's one of the easiest vehicles to build wealth. But the average person, if they hit the lottery for $250,000, they're gonna blow it all. They're gonna make it rain in the strip club. They're gonna blow that 250K. They're not gonna invest it into some properties that could make them money. Fix those properties up, sell them, make a profit. Get some tenants in there, you know, you good to go. Uh, the average person, man, I tell you, if they was to hit the lottery for 250K, they'll be broke in no time because they'll blow all the money. They'll blow all the money. They wouldn't try to get any property. They wouldn't even think to buy any homes and get some tenants in there. That's residual income. That'll free you to where you won't have to work anymore. People don't think like that. That's how this guy, Dr. Joseph Bryant, thinks. Accumulating things that's going to make you money. And once you accumulate the things that's going to make you money, you can have all the luxuries that you desire. That's what I had to learn. Create a vehicle that's going to make you money and you'll be set. Because things ain't looking good out here, guys. It's rough out here. I never forget, a few weeks ago, I saw the Powerball. One Powerball, one lottery winning on a billboard was like 325 million. The other one was like 765 million. Now, if you came into that kind of wealth, you should never ever struggle again. But some people would struggle again because they would not be smart with that kind of wealth. They would not be smart with those millions. They'll blow it all. They wouldn't think to start a business, to invest in something that can bring them residual income. They wouldn't think about that. Because it's getting ugly out here, guys. It's getting really, really dark out here. I mean, I just think to myself how fast the days go by. We right here at the holidays. A lot of people struggling. A lot of people struggling out here. It is not easy for people out here nowadays. It is a struggle. And people just doing what they got to do to make it. They're just doing what they got to do to make it. It's just not a game out here. And, man, I tell you, they not making it no easier. This is why I say, whatever you got to do to make things work for you in your life, whatever you got to do to make your situation somewhat easier, do it. Do it. Whatever you got to do to make things, somewhat better for you, you just got to do what you got to do. Because ain't nobody going to do it for you. And, the older we get, we see that don't nobody care. That's one thing I saw. Everything my pop said was right. The older you get, people do not care. They don't care if you sink or swim. They really don't care. And we right here at the holidays. The holidays is the time of year where a lot of people experience a lot of emotional distress. The holidays. This time of year is a time where people experience a lot of sadness this time of year, because if you don't have a close-knit family, that'll hit you hard. And then the struggles of everyday life, that's rough within itself. And then having to prepare for having to spend these holidays alone. You got some people who spending these holidays alone because they don't have no family. Their family's not unified. A lot of people got financial stress. So just, when you compound everyday life stress with financial stress, everyday life stress with financial stress, you know what I'm saying? Like, everyday life compounded with financial stress, and then you got holiday stress on top of that. I mean, that's why the holidays this time of year cause a lot of despair for a lot of people, because it's rough around this time of year. This is the time of year where people get antsy, because this is the time of year where people start wishing they had certain things, wishing they had a close-knit family, wishing they was in a better financial position, wishing they was able to afford the things that they really want and need. That's why I say the holidays cause a lot of emotional distress for a lot of people. Because everyday life is stressful. You got financial stress and just the stress of everyday life. And then once the holidays come in, you got to deal with the holiday stress as well. So it just compounds on each other. And it's rough out here. And that's why I say whatever people got to do to make their life somewhat easy, do it. Because it's not getting no better out here. It is really not getting any better out here. It's getting worse. It's getting worse out here. I mean, something got to change. You know, I mean, I don't know what this world is coming to. But I hope something got to change for the better. Because with this inflation, it's making it impossible for people to make it. They're making it really hard for people to make it. That's why I say, whatever you got to do to better your situation, whatever you got to do it. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. This time of year, holiday season, causes a lot of emotional distress. Because you got the holiday season compound with financial stress and just everyday life stress. It makes it worse. It's like financial stress and everyday life stress hits you 10 times harder around the holiday season. You guys leave your comments. Make sure you comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think about that, because I know I'm not making this up. Financial stress and just the stress of everyday life, it tends to hit you 10 times harder around holiday season. Thanksgiving, Christmas season, it hits even harder. New Year's season, it hits even harder. But you guys comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Talk to you soon. Have a good evening.